All right, so what's good, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. It's Sunday. I got to get out here and grind, but like I said, hopefully everybody's having a safe and enjoyable weekend. Now, I want to talk about this dude on Facebook by the name of Markeith Rivers. Now, let me see, should I wait? Hold on a second. Maybe I'll go. No, I'm gonna keep going. I want to talk about this dude named Markeith Rivers. Now, if you don't know who Markeith Rivers is, he has a Facebook page, and he's an openly gay male, obviously, from the story I'm about to tell you. He's a obviously openly gay male, and he took to Facebook. He started a campaign. Now, his campaign is he's exposing down low men that he come across. And one of these guys in particular, I don't know his name, but he exposed a dude and then posted pictures of them on Facebook. And then he tagged the dude's baby mother in the picture on Facebook, okay? So this is his campaign. He's trying to expose down low men. Now, my question to you is he doing a good thing or is he doing a bad thing? That's my question. Is he doing a good thing, exposing these down low men, or is it a bad thing? Now, in my opinion, he's kind of doing a good thing, but he's going about it the wrong way. He's doing a dangerous thing because, you know, a lot of people out here value their privacy. You know what I mean? They value their privacy, and he might come across a nut, no pun intended. He might come across a crazy individual that might blow his brains out. And if one day he shows up missing with his brains blown out, I will understand. You know, I will understand why, because a lot of people value, again, their privacy. So I'm asking you again, is he doing a good thing? He's exposing these down low men. I mean, this dude is like, he's doing the most. I mean, he's like putting videos up, exposing these men. And, you know, the thing is, another thing, what I'm trying to understand is, if some of these guys know he's doing this, like, why they continue to mess with him? You know what I mean? Will they think it won't happen to them? Like, this is his thing. He's exposing people. And a lot of people that I asked, they was like, you know, he might be doing a good thing because with men on the down low, now I'm not saying this is true for all men on the down low, but me looking on the outside in, I can't help but think that they could be possibly putting their partners at risk. Like, let's say if one of these guys go out and have unprotected sex and then come back and give it to their significant others, their girlfriends, then that's putting the girlfriends at risk, especially if these guys are in the closet about it. So, I don't know, man. You tell me. Now, by him exposing this guy and sending this picture to his baby mother, that could be potentially saving her life. You know what I mean? Potentially could be saving her life. Now, I know maybe I'm going to get a lot of people that might go against what I'm saying in this video. Yeah, the same thing true holds for heterosexual men too. They could be out here doing risky shit too. I know that. I know that. You know what I mean? We all have risked the dice and not used condoms. Everybody's probably done it in their lifetime. You know what I mean? So that goes both ways, not just with down low men. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm talking about down low men for a minute. They could be potentially putting their women at risk. So somebody told me, I just asked somebody randomly. They said that he could be possibly doing a good thing. He could be saving her life. Now, if she chooses to mess with this guy after that, then that's on her. You know what I mean? And I know, I'm gonna tell you, this is pure facts. In the city of Atlanta, there is a HIV epidemic in Atlanta. You can actually do the research. It's not me sitting here talking shit. You know, I consider myself a pseudo-journalist, so I do my research. I don't just say stuff on this video and I don't know what I'm talking about. I've actually done a little bit of research, and it's not hard to do when you have the access to the internet here on your phone or wherever. I do know that there's an HIV epidemic in Atlanta. So if a lot of these guys are not telling their significant others, that could be potentially putting them at risk. And I'm not just naming gay men, gay black men. I'm talking about all people, heterosexual. There's an epidemic going on. And from the research I've done, a lot of these guys, they go to these what you call sex parties. And like I said, I've done my research and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I know I'm gonna get somebody on this video is probably saying, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. They go to these sex parties, and at these sex parties, I heard that nobody be using condoms. That's what I heard. And there's a guy on YouTube that talks about, his name is Walter Lee Hampton II. You can actually go on there and skim through some of his videos, and he talks about it. He said that these guys be having unprotected sex, and it's like, and I remember he interviewed somebody, and they confirmed it. They said, yeah, these people always be doing this. So I'm like, okay, let me figure this shit out for a minute. Let me figure this out. Let me try to use common sense for a minute. If I'm in a community where HIV is running rampant, like I said, I know it's running rampant everywhere, but I'm just saying, I'm just using my common sense. If I'm at a party and I know 9 times out of 10 a lot of people there have it, and I'm not going to use a condom, that don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. And I know what a lot of you going to say, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm not in that community. I've done my research. So don't sit here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I've done my research. A lot of these people don't practice safe sex. So I'm trying to figure out why. Like, I don't understand it. Maybe somebody can help me understand, like, why they don't do that. And because he interviewed this guy, he was like, yeah, he was at this sex party and nobody, you know, they were giving out condoms, he said, but nobody used them. So I'm like, where do they do this at? Like, I don't, like, why would you want to put yourself at risk of catching HIV if you don't have to? You know, it's common sense for me. If I go out here and meet a female at the bar, and I decide to either go back to her house or she come back to my house, I'm using a condom. I don't know her. I mean, am I sitting here? Am I bullshitting on this video? Or am I sitting here, or am I living in a bubble? Like, I couldn't believe when he was saying that shit on the interview, on the video. I mean, you can go check out his videos. He makes YouTube videos and he talks all about it. So, and he interviewed some people that actually confirmed it. Like, that's what they do. So, I mean, I know condoms is not 100% effective in preventing diseases, but it's nice to have one. Just like I know me not having my weapon on me might not protect me from somebody that want to mug me, but I at least like to have my weapon on me, my firearm. Because, you know, I know that a firearm is not 100% that it's going to protect my life, but like I said, I like to have my firearm on me. That's why I got a concealed weapons permit. So, like, again, the same thing go with condoms. I know a condom is not 100%, but I like to at least have one. If I'm going to meet a random woman out here, I want to at least have my raincoat on. My raincoat on is better to get, better have it than get rained on, right? Oh, that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just saying, I really don't get it. Somebody gonna somebody gonna have to. All right, let me get over. I really don't get it. I don't understand it. Get over. I don't understand it. So, and I don't understand these guys that he's exposing. Like, why would you have sex with somebody and they're taping you, and you know they're taping you? Don't you think if you have a falling out with this individual, they might expose you? I don't get people, man. I think I live in a bubble, and I think it's just crazy. I think people are just zombies out here, man. And I'm just living in a fucking bubble. But the guy, again, his name is Markeith. I won't be surprised if this dude wind up dead one day. And I'm going to leave the link to his Facebook page in my description. I would not be surprised if he wound up dead. He's going to expose the wrong person, and that person just going to put that thing to his head and blow him. You know, going to blow his brains out. So, yeah, you can't play with people like that. But, hey, he might be doing a good thing. You know what I mean? He's exposing these guys. You know, that's what it is. But yeah, man, that's my thing for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe. Until next video, peace.